Big 550 KTRS. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, McGraw. How are you?
Good. Thanks for checking in. Let's talk about, you always talk about taxes and how taxes are the biggest problem when it comes to retirement because that's where all your wealth goes.
That's the way I see it as well. So McGraw, what I find is that the majority of people out there just accept taxes for what they are. I go to my accountant. They say I owe this much money in tax. I might gripe a little bit, but we write the check and we move on. But it's, if I told you lost 25% in the market, you'd probably be pretty upset about it. And when we're looking at taxes, there's things you can do to minimize or completely eliminate your tax bill. And one of those things, McGraw, like we always talk about on the show, is Social Security. Social Security is meant to be a tax-free benefit, but people pay tax on their Social Security because they disqualified themselves of receiving it tax-free. And here in a couple weeks, I actually have a tax workshop coming up where we're going to go over different ways to avoid taxes or significantly reduce taxes in retirement, because retirement is different. We want to make sure that we actually have a strategy to eliminate or reduce those taxes.
All right, hold on a second. You're saying, and this is really important, and this is why I like talking to you, because people just don't understand this. You're saying that people, they have their pensions, they have their Social Security, they have their 401ks, they have their Roth IRAs, they have their regular IRAs, they have a savings account, they have a checking account, all this money together. And you're saying that people go and they take Social Security incorrectly so that they're paying taxes, and if they do it correctly, many times they can avoid paying taxes on that benefit.
Many times they can avoid paying taxes. Many times they can reduce those taxes. Here's the thing. Most tax preparers are reactive, okay? And I'm picking on my own industry because I own a tax office. You go to them, you do your taxes, and they say, okay, here's how much you owe. But really what they don't do, and what I think that they should do, is they should say, hey, this is what it's going to look like in the future giving these tax rates. And so we want to make sure that we have a strategy. I'll pick on my industry as well, too, the financial industry. They don't talk to people about taxes as well, too. So I found that when you're doing financial planning, McGraw, you always want to plan from that net perspective. We can never spend our gross dollars, but I found that if that gross number is my net number, my money's going to last a heck of a lot longer than somebody that's paying lots of money in taxes. So I want to make sure that I have that strategy in place to avoid those taxes. So Social Security is just the tip of the iceberg on all these different tax strategies that we use for our clients.
Tell us about the tax workshop.
So this workshop we're doing, it's on September 26th. It's actually in my office, so space is limited. I can hold about 18 people in this room, and we're doing them on a monthly basis from here all the way up until next summer. And this one's on September 26th. I'm doing it in the afternoon. Normally I like to get home fairly early for my kids, but I'm going to do it this time at 6 p.m. so we can leave it a little bit more available for people. And they can actually call my office and register. That number is 314-641-1010, and they can leave a message or speak to someone in my office, or they can just sign up online at www.whenretirementhappens.com.
And it's free and open to the public.
It is free. There is no charge for this. There's no obligations to do anything with us. What I'd like to do is, McGraw, is I'd like to educate people. I think it's important that if we get educated about the topic, we personally can be a little bit more informed, and we can make a decision based upon informed decisions. And I think it's important that if we have a strategy to keep our money's going to last a lot longer.
There you go. All right, that's Kevin Lloyd, Legacy Wealth Advisors, September 26th. If you are within 5 years of retirement, you or your wife are within 5 years of retirement, you've amassed $250,000 or more, Go to this tax workshop because Kevin will blow your mind with all the things you are not doing and all the things they don't tell you. It's September 26th at his office right off of Highway 40. To register, 314-641-1010. Now, this is probably going to sell out, so call and make a reservation. 314-641-1010 or whenretirementhappens.com. And, of course, listen to the brilliant show When Retirement Happens on the weekend. Kevin Lloyd and yours truly. Saturdays at what, 1 o'clock here?
Saturdays at 1 o'clock.
Depending on the Mizzou game, it might change from time to time.
Right, we might get pushed back a little bit from Mizzou, but we'll definitely be on this Saturday.
We'll be on this Saturday. Kevin Lloyd, good to hear your voice. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, buddy.
Good hearing you.
All right. Kevin Lloyd, president and owner of Legacy Wealth Advisors, 314-641-1010 or when